All right, boys and girls, here we are, day 2 of our May daily math. Number 1. 487 plus something equals 893. So I really like that because it says on there, part whole. And we've really learned a lot about the part whole, knowing how they work together in order to solve our problem. So we have the whole, we have a part, we're missing a part. Therefore, we know the total, the largest number, is 893. And if we take away the part we know of 487, we subtract that, that's going to give us our other part that we don't know. So let's begin. 3 minus 7. More on the floor, you got to borrow from next door. 13 minus 7. 3 and 3 is 6. We have 8 minus 8. Numbers the same. 0 is the game. 8 minus 4 is 4. So there's 406 for our other part. Number 2. Write a division equation with a quotient of 9. So a number divided by a number equals 9. So let's take, let's see, this number divided by this number equals 9. Pick a number. 9 times something. What's 9 times, got a number between 4 and 8? 4 and 9? What do you want? 3 and 9? 6 it is. All right. So we have a number divided by 6 equals 9. So we know that 9, we're going to go backwards now. So 9 times 6 equals, what does that equal again? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, 54. Good job. 54 divided by 6 equals 9. Now you may have a different number there, right? You may have something else. As long as that divided by that equals 9, 9 times that equals that, you're good to go. All right, number 3. 9 mother geese live at the farm. They each had 6 baby goslings this spring. How many goslings now live at the farm? So here we go. 9 mothers. This is going to be a multiplication problem because it says each one. So each mother had 6 goslings. Oh, that's just crazy. So the number you picked answers this one. That's crazy. All right. So if 9 mothers each had 6 goslings, how many goslings will there be now? 9 times 6, we already answered. It's 54 goslings. That's kind of funny how that worked. And you didn't even know that. All right. Number 4. There are 985 bales of hay in the barn. If the farmer uses 30 bales a week, ooh, that sounds like multiplication. 30 bales a week to feed the horses, how many bales of hay will be left in the barn in 4 weeks? All right, so we start at 985 bales of hay in the barn. But I'm going to just keep that there for a moment. But we're going to jump over here to how many bales are we actually going to use? So if we're using 30 each week, and it's going to be 4 weeks worth of that, so times 4, we need to figure out how many bales we're going to use. After we figure out how many bales we're going to use in those 4 weeks, then we know one of our parts, right? We know the whole, we know a part, we can find the other part of how much will be left. That's a subtraction problem. So 30 times 4, that's 3 tens times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, so 4 times 3 tens is 12 tens. Remember, I got to add our 0 in there. So 120 bales of hay in 4 weeks. Now that we know 120 bales of hay, we can take that away from how many bales of hay started in the barn. Okay, so if we start with 985 bales of hay and we use 120, and it's asking us how many bales of hay will be left in the barn. It's not asking us how many we use, right? How many are left? So now we take that away. 5 minus 0 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. So 865, and the label is bales, and it's already there for you. Number 5, we get to draw. Woohoo! Draw a rectangle 7 centimeters long and 2 centimeters wide. So here we go. Here's 7 centimeters long. And I'll use that line for now to help at least one of them be straight-ish. Stop at the 0. And we're supposed to be 2 centimeters wide. Okay, so 1, 2. We'll go over 7 on this one. Now, if you do not have a ruler, obviously it's going to make it a little more tricky to do this, wouldn't it? 1, 2 centimeters. So here's 2 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and that's about what your rectangle will look like. Now, if you only had a ruler, and it has inches, not centimeters, then, let's just do one 7 inches by 2 inches, and you could do it that way. Okay? So if you don't have it, we'll just use what we do have. How's that sound? Let's just try to make it work. There's 7. I know it's going to get crooked here a little bit. 1, 2, kind of like that. Okay. Way over here again for the 7. So again, if we don't have it, it's okay. We'll just do our best. And there we go. So it'll look kind of like that. I know you can barely see it there, but no, keep going. It's almost as wide as the piece of paper, isn't it? All right, but there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. What is the area of your rectangle? So 2 centimeters by 7 centimeters. So this is multiplication, right? Because this here, we separate this into 7 and this into 2. So what we're doing is 7 times 2, area. Okay? So 7 times 2 equals 14 centimeters. And we want to put the little squared symbol on that because it's a multiplication problem. And remember, we're going into square centimeters. So there would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is kind of how that works out, okay? So 14 centimeters squared. All right, boys, girls, thank you much. We'll see you tomorrow.